Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Britt, aka Bjax, and if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. This video is a 2025 recap, basically just going over why I came to YouTube, how it's been going so far, and then what you could expect in the new year. I can't believe it's 2026. Y'all, I don't know if it's because I don't feel that good, or what. I'm basically kind of detoxing right now. So going into the new year, literally New Year's Eve, I decided tomorrow morning, January 1st, I'm not drinking anymore. And yeah, my body is just like, girl, you know how you need the hair of the dog? My body is like, you weren't supposed to just stop. Today's January 3rd. I did try to record this video already, and too many things were happening. I was coughing. I deleted one of the longest parts of the video and then just had like little bits and clips of an intro. And so I was like, what's really going on? Am I supposed to be picking up the camera in 2026 or putting it down? I can't tell. But if you know me, then you know the show will go on, literally. Today is basically a prep into the new year because over the last 2 days I've been doing laundry, cleaning out my space, kind of like just getting my mindset together, going through my journals, which I do every single year. And then I kind of was like, oh wait, I haven't checked because I got off socials. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I got off social. So the only social media I'm really doing right now is YouTube. And that's just because this is like a daily diary for me. If I pick up the camera, I pick up the camera. If I post it, I post it. A lot of times I'm posting things after the fact. But yeah, at this point, y'all, thank you for watching because I'm just posting anything. Like, I do have 7 subscribers and I was really excited to see that because this channel is something that over the last year, I've just posted, you know, like pretty much once a month. And it was a lot of times, if it wasn't like an actual vlog where I was picking up and showing y'all my day-to-day, it was a monthly vlog where I would show you things that happened in the month prior. So now I think going into the new year, my goal is to be more up to date, like more current. I want to, you know, have a themed video when I'm posting the video. And so this is where we're starting. That being said, I do have some notes because a lot of people have, not a lot of people, y'all. It's been like 6 people who have asked me questions. I do have a Finsta, if you're not aware, and I'll put that down in the title. Some of the things I get asked a lot is like, why did I start a YouTube and what's my plans for the channel? Honestly, I just started the YouTube to keep like a daily journal of what's going on in my life that's not in paper form. So it's basically just a video blog, and then I'll update it as I feel a need. But I do enjoy actually vlogging and showing y'all things as I'm doing it. So every now and then you'll get like a live action vlog where I might post it the very next day. Otherwise, a lot of the clips are just old clips throughout the month, and then I piece them together however I see fit. Like, I've been out of the mix for a little while right now. Like, I used to be on the party scene in the last 10 years. I kind of slowed down on going out, socializing as much as I used to. And it's really for no reason except that I have been on like this elevation journey with my spirituality, like for the longest. Like even when I was partying and stuff, I was always known as the person that will curse you out and pray about it later. Like now cut to me being 37 years old out here as of November 9th, y'all. Your girl has to grow up. Like, so that's what this part of my life is basically taking a step back. In the last 2 years, I did, you know, quit partaking in a lot of things that I used to do. I used to partake in the herbals. I quit that in 2024. It's been over a year and some change since I've dealt with the green, if you know what I mean. Then this year I decided we're just gonna cold turkey January 1st quit out alcohol, like quit alcohol altogether. Cut it out. No thoughts, no nothing. Just forget about it. So that's where we are right now. And I don't know if I'm going through withdrawal or what, because I know like people are still partying up until like the 5th, which is Monday. You know, everybody got to start on Monday. So because I didn't start on Monday, I started straight Friday morning. I'm kind of having like those moments. But one thing I know, alcohol really is not necessary for me anymore. I kind of outgrew it. To me, it just doesn't make you feel that great. Whenever you have plans the next day, you really don't feel like doing nothing. Kind of want to hang out in the bed a little bit longer. Like all of those reasons, why not just give it up? I'm only going to be getting older and it's not going to make me look any cuter. So like, what are we really doing? So when I was looking back, y'all, at my videos over 2025, one thing I noticed was that my channel is basically just, you know, updating y'all what's going on. But I did lean a lot towards like fasting, a little bit of fitness, and then some behind the scenes of the bakery. So to touch point on like a few of those things, I am still fasting and I do plan on continuing that into 2026. Actually, I kind of have been doing OMAD since October, because around October is most time when people goals and everything kind of just go downhill for the end of the year. I didn't necessarily do that, but I did not stick to ADF, which if you're familiar, is alternate day fasting. I was doing 36 to 40 hour fast every other day. And then around September, my every other day just turned into Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Around October is when we started planning on selling our business. And that's a whole nother story. I'll probably get to that in this video. Maybe, maybe not. But I literally, I think around that time was just so focused on putting like everything into the business, preparing us for training, and then all of like the odds and ends with that I was still doing my Orange Theory fitness workouts. I was still doing like my in-house workouts. I had, you know, the treadmill and the Peloton bike. So I was doing all that, but I was not fasting Monday, Wednesday, Friday anymore. I went from alternate day to 3 days a week to 2 days or 1 day a week, which is cool because it allowed me to maintain, like I think at that point, like a 30-pound weight loss. And I don't know how many, like 6 or 7 inches. But the main thing was I was not inflamed anymore. Like my face was shrimped. My body was feeling good. Everything was, you know, right and tight. Of course, I still was fluffy. Like I was at least over 240 pounds. So, but it was a lot better. Like right now, I'm sitting somewhere at like 250, y'all. I'm 5'8", give or take a half an inch. And I'm pretty solid for the most part. I carry like the most of my weight at the bottom half, like my stomach and my butt and thighs. So if, you know, we have too much of a turn up, everything is going right there. And it's just not as cute as it could be. Now I do work out, so it kind of like proportions itself. But I know for a fact I do need to be smaller. So not just smaller for my aesthetics, but like for overall health. As you get older, your body, your frame is not going to be able to carry as much weight. And like right now, I can still run, I can still jump, I can still, you know, do all the things. I'm very strong, so I can lift a lot, but it's only going to get harder as I get older. So why not focus on all those things now and kind of just set ourselves up for better success in the future? But so by November, I was like, okay, you know, we're still working with that. Now I could focus more on the fasting. I did do very well November with my fasting, child, but my birthday's the 9th. So what's that? About 2 weeks before everything went pretty much downhill. Now, I didn't quit altogether, but I did do OMAD, which was, you know, 1 meal a day. Everyone pretty much, for the most part, if you stop eating around 6 or 7 at night, and then you don't eat till like 7 or 8 in the morning, you're automatically fasting. So for me, that's not enough to see any weight loss. It just helps me maintain. I really needed the 36-hour fast, y'all. And that's excuse me, that is just pushing it to a little bit more of a stricter deficit as far as like your calories goes. You're not putting as much junk in. You like have less chance of messing up anything. But yeah, after the birthday, y'all, the drinking turned up. That's all I can say. Now, for me, I still find myself a little bit undisciplined. Like, I have a lot of discipline when it comes to things like my journaling, writing even. Like, I kind of make sure that I write for the most part a few times a day, or reading. I'm like at the point where in 2026, I do want to pay more attention to my aesthetics. Like, I always go out making sure that I look presentable, hair done, nails done, you know, clothes matching and looking clean and nice or whatever. But over the years, I've tried to kind of elevate my overall aesthetics, and that does go with like your health. You know how they say the body is the outfit. So at the end of the day, I do work out to kind of maintain what I'm looking like. But gradually over the last like 10 years, I probably gained 5 to 7 pounds a year, give or take. Some years I've dropped, and then of course around 2021, 2022, all hell broke loose in my life, y'all, and yeah, it just was not good. So we move on. Like, you don't cry over spilled milk. Like, you really have to own up to the things that, whether you're aware of it or not, like the consequences of your actions. Me not working out as much during that time, eating whatever, drinking, and partaking in those herbals, all led to me kind of like not being as consistent as I normally was. So going into 2026, one thing is we don't have a store anymore. So I can finally kind of reveal the fact that the store is sold. We were always in the process of selling it. We had spoken to multiple people about selling it, and some people would, you know, come up with ideas, and it just wasn't in alignment with what we felt was necessary for the business. At this point, we did partner with someone who has done an amazing job as far as transitioning everything over, keeping the idea and the feel of the brand the same. And I kind of felt comfortable to step all the way back at this point. But a part of that was a major part of my life. So it's kind of like, you know, when you have so much momentum going in one area and now that's removed, you have to refocus and kind of replace it with something else. So right now I'm kind of just replacing it with working out a lot more consistently and more disciplined. So I'm taking classes at Orange Theory. I think I'm going to stick with that for a while, use up the classes that I have, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, focusing on like my fitness, I'm able to do a lot more as far as like extended walks. I like to walk for a good hour or two, just, you know, clear my mind, get outside. And so I'm able to do that, and then focus on my writing. I am in the process of writing a book, and I'm really like in the outline and beginning stages of it. But it's something that I know I can dedicate a month or two into doing now that I really like have that time. So yeah, all that being said, like I'm really excited for 2026. I just kind of cleaned my space today. Just, you know, went through the refrigerator, got out all of the, I really didn't have any junk food in there that was mine. But like just old things that I really don't necessarily want to carry on into the new year. Like starting fresh, everything fresh. You know, you got to do your laundry, the whole nine. Going into the new year, we do plan on starting a new business. We've actually already had the business. It's called Love Cookie Girl. But I think we started in 2023 through the Cheesecake Lady, where we basically just had cookies on the side of the cheesecake, where now is the main show. Like the cookies are the main item. We do have the brownies that I bake on the side, and that's just going to be something available online through our website. I'm passionate about baking regardless, so if it's not a cookie, a brownie, a cheesecake, it's going to be something. Like we have a family business, so somewhere down the line, somebody's going to be assisting with the business. Like, that's just the goal. You always got to have your hands in multiple things. And so that's just what that is. I'm going to just keep y'all in tune with me as we go through 2026, y'all. I really am proud of like myself for just really dedicating a full year to posting on YouTube. I could have done a little bit more as far as like a couple videos a month or even like one every week. Like, come on, y'all. It's 4 weeks in a month for the most part. I could have done a video or two a month. But honestly, I was still not sure like what I'm posting for. Like, what's the actual reason behind the videos. So, hi. Okay, somebody trying to give me a job. I'm not gonna lie, like right now I'm enjoying my season of just not really doing much, working on my little passion projects, and that's what this was. YouTube for me is just something that I've always been passionate about. I always loved to support like the smaller content creators. I would find a channel and they may have like 3 or 4 subscribers, and I always would hit subscribe, constantly check in, see how they're doing. So it's cool to see like the people who have locked in with me over the last year and see also how my channel is growing. I did start doing a daily word of the day, and that just came about when one morning I was doing my daily devotion, and I really felt God would tell me like, pull out your camera. And I was like, why would I share my daily devotion? Like, my daily devotions are so intimate sometimes. Sometimes they're brief and it's just like a quick little thought. But sometimes it gets deep because it's basically therapy with you and God. Like, you're sitting there. I usually do it as soon as I wake up, so my mind is fresh, my mind is clear. Sometimes the lights are still off up in my room, y'all. Like, I don't even get up and turn the lights on. I just pull out my Bible, read the devotion, and then kind of follow whatever scripture is along with that. And over the last month or so, I've been so consistent with pulling out the Bible part, because it's one thing to read the insert. It's another thing to take out your Bible and read ahead of that and then go like beyond that and really like figure out what the word was saying. So, I don't know, like I'm at this point in my life where God is just like, normally you hear the voice or a voice and you just kind of ignore it. I'm at the point right now in my life where I am so keenly listening that if I'm told to do something, I'm like, let me give it a shot. Well, with that being said, I started doing my daily word of the day on YouTube, and it's weird because like I'll show a clip of what I'm writing and people have definitely been tuned in and let me know like, oh, I like this part of your channel or whatever. So I don't know like if I'm being called to share more of like my journaling sessions, because besides like my devotion in the morning, I do a daily journal usually at night and in the morning. Like pretty much a couple times a day I'm writing something. And then I'm also in the process of, like I said, writing this book that for the most part will ask you to do like an hour to 3 hours of writing. I'm not at the 3 hour mark right now. One thing I'm doing is I'm getting rid of Instagram. As of today, I think I haven't been on Instagram in like 5 or 6 days at all. No posting, no reading DMs, no nothing. And I do want to take that on for as long as I can. I don't see it going to the whole year like the drinking. Like the drinking, I'm going to give up for the year. I've already committed to a whole year. It's going to be hard. I already know. But Instagram, because it's part of my business, like I have to post. I have to go on. I have to check messages and all that. I obviously am going to come back to Instagram. But right now for January, I'm cutting out all the scrolling. There's no need for me to be scrolling as much as I do and call it research. Like, girl, please be so for real. So yeah, those are basically it. Like how I'm going to lock in for 2026. I guess locking in is making the goals, making it clear and all of that. And I don't really do that. Like I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I don't really talk about it, and I don't really be worried about it. So pray for me, y'all. But yeah, I guess we're gonna lock in this year and just take everything that I've already been doing and push it up a notch. I'm not adding on too much of anything. I will post more of my videos, and I will definitely show y'all more of like my workouts and my fasting journey. All of that. It's just gonna be like cranked up a notch. I've been doing what I always say I'm gonna do consistently, whether the results show or not. A lot of the things that I do in my life is not really a tangible thing. Like, it's elevating my spirit, my mind, and all of that. The funyuns, okay? Like the money and things like that. Like, I've been able to comfortably do what I've had to do for the last few years, stack my money, stack my investments, and obviously I could do better. Like, we could always do better. So that's gonna be the part that we lock in on, y'all. I guess I have an issue with the trends, but I do understand that like YouTube is a community, and so like certain trends and certain themes kind of help us all unite. I don't know. If you're looking for the glasses half empty or the glasses half full type of people, I'm probably like the person that wants to know, did you pour out the water or did you just add it in? Because that's what it is. I'm very much a realist. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just what it is. But I'm super excited for the year, y'all. I know that just went dark. It be getting a little deep and a little dark over here. But yeah, that's just what it is. Your girl is ready to live. I'm very much done with the YOLO era of life. I feel like Drake had us in a YOLO chokehold. I was one of them. It is what it is. Like, I literally had years and years and years of screaming YOLO. And now we're at the point where, like, you know, we might actually live a little bit longer than we thought. So we're planning for the future. We're preparing for success. Each day that you do anything at all is going to put you on a better path for the future. So why not make it great from the start? And yeah, if there's anything that y'all feel y'all want to know about me, like, I do get questions asked, like, what is my name? Why did I name my channel what it is and stuff like that. I guess I could do a Q&A. This video is really not that. This is just a yip yap session for me. Like, y'all know I like to chat. But yeah, like, what else could I tell y'all? Y'all let me know and I will be sure to do a video on it. Maybe with some questions I could be a little bit more structured, because at this point, I don't know what else could be missing. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all watching. Loving the fact that the people who have reached out have, you know, given their support. And for the most part, it's going to be a pretty fun year. I have no set rhythm on what I have to do. So why not pick up the camera? For those of you who are here and y'all are interested in fasting content, it's very hard to share that you're fasting. Like, it's funny because I do watch videos where people talk about their fasting journey and they'll be like, today I fasted. And it's them drinking like water and tea. I mean, we could do that. I could show y'all all of that, because I do drink water. I do my electrolytes. I stretch on my fasting days. I do work out. And yeah, I feel like you can work out on your fasting days. You can go to work. Some people, they gotta stop everything to fast. And I guess I'm so trained at this point where I don't really have to do that. My goal as far as this year is just really sticking to the program. So when I say alternate day, I mean every single alternate day I'm going to be fasting. And it's not going to be easy, y'all. Fasting is not easy. When you have somebody show up to your house with some food and you fasting, you're like, I wasn't even hungry, but baby, the food is free. The food is free. It's something I want. It's something I like. And you have to say no. And you have to stand on the no. Because as soon as you stop standing on your no, it means nothing. And literally the people will, they're going to do what you do. Follow your lead. So with that being said, let me take a minute and think if there's anything else I could tell y'all. Oh, one other thing I'm giving up, y'all. I'm not adding on anything else. I'm not like taking on 10,000 steps. I'm not taking on nothing. I am giving up things. So I'm trying this year to give up my hardcore rap music. We're starting with rap. I'm not getting rid of none of my rock, none of my punk rock, none of my emo music, nothing, nothing along those lines. I'm gonna start with the trap, rap, drill music. We're gonna start there. So with that, I'm listening to like a lot of my gospel music, but mainly like my R&B and like my 2000s like upbeat. I want something that still has like a little bop to it without hurting people. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we gotta be out here doing the most? It's 9 a.m. out here busting traps. Like, I'm over it. So that's what I'm kind of giving up. And cursing. Y'all, I don't curse that much. Like, if you know me for real, you know I don't curse like that. Every now and then I might drop a couple words. But yeah, I'm giving up like the cursing. That's just unnecessary. We're trying to keep it cute, y'all. I want to be like goals 70 years old, 75, 80, even more. But I'm lit and I'm looking like a cute little young ratchet. And you don't know if I'm 60 or 50 or whatever. Like, I want to be fresh. Like, I want light, happy energy coming from me. You know, all that good stuff. And we can only do so by keeping the vibes positive. When something triggers us, let it go. Journaling, praying, meditating, drinking our water, minding our business. And yeah, keeping the energy in the air around you pure and clean. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'll catch y'all soon. Like I said, today's January 3rd. It is the new year. Happy New Year to y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then drop in the comments if you made it this far. Like, what? You made it this far? And then also let me know what type of things y'all want to see. I think at the end of this video, I'm going to give y'all a little something just to show y'all how I started my new year. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Yes. Cute. Oh, Kenzie found my lip gloss.
Mary said she was going to try some.
That's Santa.
Facts that sound like bull. No, this is right up my alley.
Yes.
Yoda from Star Wars, Cookie Monster from Sesame Street, and Miss Piggy from The Muppet Show were all voiced by the same person. Yes, it's yours.
Yeah.
Mine.
Get in on hers.
Mine. Are you opening another gift?
All right, Aubrey's opening hers. This feels like Easter's gift. Y'all got me a shoe toy? Like that.
Right.
Oh, it is heavy. Christmas is so fun, y'all. It's just like brings out the joy. Oh wow, Grace and Stella. Y'all see that?
What's that?
Hello, eye mask. What I use almost every single day.
Yeah, what got me an eye mask? And I'm trying because I was just telling somebody. Me and Stella was just talking about sleep.
You need them.
And how good she sleeps, like 9 hours a day. It's heavy. I'll be using heavy.
It's a lot of stuff in there.
Open.
I forgot about this. Oh wow.
It's soft. That's Chanel, right? Nervous. Nice. Am I supposed to take a video or a picture?
Video.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Nice winter coat. Okay.
For Texas.
Kenzie learned.
Mom don't do a camera, but I can edit her out. Oh, you did.
Here you go.
Please. That's not a sticker you play with. That's just show you what size it is.
Oh wow. This nice thing.
Girl, I said me and her just smoking in this beer.
I'm crying. She got me the mega. Oh snap! I needed new makeup brushes. Cause
I use some every year.
I know, and I needed new ones because you know you clean them. But what's the reverse coloring book?
Coffee. Okay. Coffee.
So it's
the reverse coloring book.
oh my gosh, this actually might be the best.
It comes with the color tainted,
and you
draw the lines
and do your own creativity. That's awesome. Yes. Where'd you find that?
in Amazon.
Oh wow. I always wanted writing dice. Thanks, Mom.
I got Liz some.
You're just gonna be a blur. I was gonna get Aunt Liz some too, and I said, "Thank you, Mom." I've been feeling like an old lady on Christmas.
Here's the little cup that goes in here.
OMG.
I think that might be too small.
Is this a coloring book? Because Lord knows I need. That's why they
I
said.
don't know where my other presents are from here because I'm still.
They said, oh, and some SpongeBob socks. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Lord.
It's too cool.
Oh, wow, Tana.
I told her.
Very nice. I love this. I'm in my sock era.
Oh,
Okay. I need a box cutter.
the same thing as toolbox.
I'm nervous. What is this? It's in a nice little felt box.
Oh my God. She choked up.
Sorry. Yes, these are nice. They ain't got no butchers or nothing. Thanks, y'all. Who heard? Which Santa Claus heard me?
The hobgoblin.
The hobgoblins. Oh my God. This is exclusive. Is there a price on this?
I
know. Joking. Yo, I asked for like
Yes.
some Amazon help.
Come here. Come help me.
These are very nice. Sheesh. Accessory kits. Dang. Thanks, Kenzie. Thanks,
Say welcome,
Jared.
Abra.
Thank you. Abra look like she done rolled out of bed.
Can't look.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Huh?
Is that what you wanted?
This is more than what I wanted, child. Oh my God. I can't even hear y'all.
What's the point?
Okay.
Crazy.
No? You done opening gifts?
Y'all, Amazon has everything you need. You can't really tell, but this scale is pink. It's like the same color as this. It kind of comes up white on the camera. But that's fine. My bathroom is clean, y'all. Oh my God. I already did I need to change these out. These were already here when I got here, and I'm trying not to be extra and get rid of them because there's nothing wrong with them. Same with the shower curtain. Could I make it pink like my last bathroom? Yes. But, and like, I might get rid of these because this is, something about this ain't right. These don't go together. I'm still doing laundry. I got some towels to do. I just ordered my pink towels. So I think the pink towels, that little pink accent, and like the pink stuff I got around the room, that's gonna be enough for right now. Like, y'all, I don't have a job. I'm literally living off of savings and a wee bit of income that I have from the side. Like, sis do not be needing to buy a lot more stuff, but I've been buying just the things that I consider essential to help me kind of like feel at home in my zen and all that. I gotta throw this trash out, y'all. Why am I holding the trash? And yeah, I've been humming Boomerang songs all day, y'all. I think I might put the soundtrack on later and just vibe out. If you know, you know. Toni Braxton is my girl. Toni Braxton is my girl. I really love her. Like, I just want a little black trash can. The theme in here is black and white with a pop of pink. This is the pop. This is the pink. Yeah. So I've been jamming to Toni Braxton. I literally love her. And that's just the vibe right now, y'all. I'm not in my lover girl era at all. I am very much Chief Keef, Drake down still. And I'm trying to get out of it. Like, it's no reason why I wake up in the morning and I'm blasting Chief Keef. Girl, you ain't never bust a trap in your life for real. Like, maybe a little one, but like, not a real one. Not a real one, you know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta put these up because when I tell you the weave is not for the faint of heart, it be getting all up in everything. I watched Boomerang last night and I literally forgot that's one of my favorite movies. It's just so cute, like the cutest. And Eddie Murphy was fine, y'all. He was fine. I don't think we knew he was fine then, but looking back, that man was fine. Even though I'm just visiting here, it's so nice to have my own space and like my own bathroom. But I do still want to keep it really, really clean because I'm the first person to use this space. So I want to leave it just how I got it when I was here, brand spanking new. You know that means everything has to be sparkling. Use gloves when y'all clean. Like, I'm old school. Like, I don't need no gloves. Like, you just gonna wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it shouldn't be that dirty, and it is your dirt. That's just how I feel. Was I brainwashed, y'all? Probably. I remember the first time I saw people use gloves to clean, and I was like, Mom, I need gloves. She looked at me like I had lost my mind. Because clearly I had already been cleaning without the gloves. So what are you talking about? This is basically going to be a trauma dump page, like, where all the things that I'm realizing I done been through. Y'all finna go through with me. This girl love her little blanket. She think that this room is hers now. All she want to do is knock on my door and come in my room and chill. Any time of the night, she be knocking on my door. Like, girl, you know you got a crate and you know that's where they want you at. So this is the last bit of mess that I need to get up for the sheets that are in my room and then the sheets that's for the other guest room. Take out this trash because only God knows what's in it. So far we've done a core workout and arms. So core, arms, and then a walk. If we all go out, then we'll probably all walk together. But if not, I still gotta get up. All right, so we got that area cleaned up. I'm about to vacuum. And this is pretty much it. I still don't love this tan. I do have a pink sheets I just showed y'all. But I just washed these, so there's no point in changing them. And this is the room. As you can see, I've been all over the place about the vacuum. And then I'm done with the room for the day.